Are you drowning in debt or struggling to stay afloat? It happens. Regardless of what type of debt you have pulling you down, you might find yourself on the receiving end of unwelcome and persistent attention from creditors. Know your rights though, because debt collectors can only contact you by phone, mail, email, and text message. And that's after they have sent a written notice. And while it might seem like the calls never stop, they're only legally allowed to call you between certain hours. According to the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, there are also other things debt collectors can't do, such as harass or threaten you, use profane language, lie, or repeatedly call you. They also can't misrepresent the amount you owe or use unfair practices. If you want to get rid of them, consider talking to them one time to get information and tell them you can't repay it immediately. Don't share any personal or financial information. After that, you can send a letter asking for contact to stop. Keep a copy if you do. Send it certified and pay for a return receipt. Once they receive it, they can only contact you to confirm they will stop talking to you or to tell you about specific legal action that will be taken. If you're represented by an attorney and inform the collector must communicate with your attorney. Not sure if you owe the debt? Send the debt collector a letter saying you don't owe the money and asking for verification of the debt. If you send the letter within 30 days of receiving the validation notice, the collector has to send you a written verification of the debt, such as a copy of the bill you owe, before they can start trying to collect the debt again. If the debt is old, it may be time-barred, and the statute of limitations on a debt depends on the type of debt and the state you're in. A debt collector can contact you for time-barred debts, and you can decide to respond by settling the debt and paying it off, making a payment, or paying nothing. It's important to talk with a lawyer who knows the law. You never want to ignore a lawsuit. Not sure if your debt is time-barred? Ask the debt collector by phone or mail to show you when you made your last payment. Explain why you're disputing the debt and that you want to verify it. A debt collector must stop trying to collect until they give you verification. Has a debt collector violated your rights? Contact your state attorney general's office within 1 year of the violation. You could be awarded money damages, lost wages, attorney fees, and more for physical and emotional distress. You're still responsible to pay a legitimate debt though, and if the debt collector sues you, you could have the money taken right out of your paycheck. There are federal and state statutes governing creditors and debtors. So if you're in need of free state-specific legal information written in plain English or need help finding a lawyer when necessary, visit LegalFix.com.